How's it going, guys? Danny again here, and on this video, I'm going to cover another resource, another document that will help you structure your loyalty programs in a manner that will um, retain more clients, right? So it'll help you optimize, right? So we all know that loyalty programs are specifically made to retain more clients for your clients, right? Or more customers for your clients, I should say. But there are also some things that will help you enhance those loyalty programs, optimize those. And what I'm talking about, I'm going to share my screen here, and I've created this document. Here we go. It's called Effective Loyalty. Maybe what I'll do is I'll convert this to PDF. This is not unlike other resources that I've shared where you can manipulate the verbatim. This is internal, right? This is for you. I'm gonna create a PDF because this is not editable, right? This is more of a standard, right? And I did a lot of research, and not just in theory, but by doing this, or from doing this past 7 years, since it'll be 8 years soon, but this past 7+ years, I've learned, from the best of the best, but I've also learned by boots on the ground, right? By being in the trenches, by understanding the things that work and that things that don't work. And this comes from all of that, right? Effective loyalty: rewards, relevance, and recognition. I want you to remember those three R's. Rewards, relevance, and recognition. And again, I'm not going to go through the whole document. It's I think it's let's see, it's a few pages. Um, but I'm going to highlight a few things, right? And yeah, some of these things are it's just not by theory. They're backed by, reputable resources, by the such as the Harvard Business Review, right? And this will also help you to as a lead magnet, right? I think this will help you prospect people or clients that are serious about loyalty, right? That are serious about customer retention programs driven by AI, right? And rewards, relevance, and recognition are the three R's that we implement to optimize the results for clients, right? Um, Emotional connections, guys. Highlighted this because this is really important. We are very driven by marketing and technology, and working, with virtual teams, etc. But as long, again, this is the bottom, line. As long as another human being is on the other side of this screen, and on the other side of your, a phone screen, or a computer screen, as long as the others on the other side of that screen is a human being making purchase decisions, we have to make emotional connections. We have to understand that. That's a fundamental that will never change. It will never change as fast as this thing is going. That will never change. Emotional connections, right? So we are going to be highlighting things like rewards, right? And please, just because I'm browsing through this, please don't just scan it. Understand it, study it, be an expert at this, guys. This is what has helped us, be outstanding in this field, right? So let's see. Oh, where are we? So rewards. Of course, we have to give rewards for people to come back, right? And that's a given, right? But what do those rewards represent for the consumer, right? For the human being, right? They need to be worth it. It can't just be, handouts, right? They need to be juicy. They need to be, in order to get, and I think it's covered here actually before the actual um beginning of the three R's rewards. There is a a mention where companies like Bed Bath and Beyond and Amazon Prime and all the others other examples use a hook to get people to sign up, right? If people, people are lazy, people are distracted and they're busy, right? People don't want to go through the, enter, their email address, their phone numbers. If there's not a carrot at the end of the stick, right? If there's not a reward worth it, right? So that hook, that initial hook before the rewards, before the points per dollar, before the stamp, that they get by, from purchasing anything, that initial hook to get people in the program, that needs to be juicy. That needs to be easy. It needs to be seamless, and if you fail at getting people in, right? Well, guess what? They're not going to receive rewards. They're going to be discouraged before they even start. They're going to be, they're not, how many times have you, real question, how many times have you gone to a restaurant, to a shop where there, there are, I mean, there's tons of rewards, programs out there, but you see the thing and you're like, it's too much. It's too much to download an app, to give it the permissions necessary, for this thing to work, etc. They need to be simple. It need to be simple. The sign up process needs to be simple, and that initial reward needs to be juicy. 20% for first time customers, boom, things like that, or more, right? So you need to sit down with your client, and you need to, as a consultant, you need to tell them, you need to, you're the expert, you need to establish, that sort of thing, right? People are gonna fall off the sequence. People are gonna fall off the flow, as intelligent, as smart as you may build your your flows. There will be people that will fall out, and you need to understand why. And if they fall out before they even get started, well, it's because the initial hook is not juicy enough, right? Rewards, of course, they need to be congruent. They need to be also valuable for the consumer. They need to be, they have to create an emotional connection, an emotional reaction, and excitement every step of the way, right? Stamp card programs are awesome. They're easy to implement, and they're probably the most basic ones, right? When it comes to multi-tier programs, the excitement that you need to trigger every time they scale, every time they convert to a different tier level, needs to be worth it, needs to be exciting. They need to share with their friends. That's the idea, right? So rewards, we covered other things like relevance, right? According to recent reports, the average consumer is involved in 14 loyalty programs, but has the capacity to engage with only 7 of them. Whether we know it or not, and this is not just you, this is to the general public, whether they know it or not, they are part of a loyalty program, no matter what. I guarantee you, whether they know it or not, whether it's an airline, whether Amazon Prime, guys, that is the biggest, or maybe not the, I dare say one of the biggest loyalty programs out there, and people don't even realize that Amazon Prime is a loyalty program. It's free shipping for, I guess for life, or while, for the year, right? For the year that they have to pay. They have to pay, to get into this loyalty program. So, it's a different twist, but it's so effective for the giant that Amazon is, right? So uh later on we're going to cover some examples of really effective loyalty programs like Amazon and like Starbucks. Not on this section, but just be on the lookout for those sort of things. uh, as a customer retention specialist, we must look at the entire customer journey or life cycle with our client's brand, or with your client's decision maker, right? Then weaving rewards that give customer a different experience. It's not just about saving money. It's not just about a free coffee, right? Etc. We need to change things around. We need to optimize. We need to be students of the thing. We need to read reports. We need to understand the data points that we are looking to enhance month after month after month. Where are people falling out? Why? Right? Use data not just for reporting, but for as a feedback. The public, the consumer, are going to teach you so much stuff that that it continues to teach us, a lot of things that we did not anticipate. So relevance, right? And recognition. Before I jump to recognition, I had an opportunity to share some of my story, some of not just story, but experience, right? In this podcast. So I share a link to an episode of Making a Marketer with and the two hosts who invited me last year, yeah, about a year and a half. uh when ChatGPT was just making headlines. So I please listen to that, right? And talking about relevance, you know uh uh this is a real experience. If you know a man, don't offer me coupons for bikinis for the summer, says Danny Monson. That actually happened. That actually happened. I received a message saying, "Hey, summer's coming," and some mention about my body and how bikinis are on special. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you didn't even segment me in the most basic segments, women and men. Not even age or whatever, but gender, right? It's like, what the hell? When what is the reaction when something like that happens? Negative, right? Like, get out of here. You didn't even care to like understand I'm a dude, right? So the flip side of something like that is connection, right? If you don't keep those things in mind, we don't want this to happen. As an agency, as a consultant, it'll be terrible. Recognition, that there are involves recognition, recognizing your best customers, right? I mean, what is the essence of this? We want repeat customers, and we want them to spend more and come back with their friends, right? We need to recognize them for that. We need to reward them for that. We need to remind them for that. Recognition covers that, and that sort of thing. So, guys, this and some statistics that are real numbers, right? Guys, I hope that this will help you retain more clients, and also for your own internal training, um, will serve you and your team, right? Okay, so I will be checking you on the next video. Talk to you soon. Peace.